Hello everyone, welcome back to Photon Engineer. We had just finished this stage and we're going to jump back into our ship and fly to another platform. Probably off to about platform 10, I think. Yes, 9 is where we are. Oh, we're flying to the hub, of course we are. We got some more secret symbols. So we're going to come over to this thing here. We lit up half of this previously, and if we go to our journal and to objects, we now have platform 9, Eiffel Tower, speech bubble, pin, septagon. So, Eiffel Tower, speech bubble. What was it? This was septagon. Oh, this was pin, yeah. Go to the right. I can do that. Oh my god, what is this? A schema showing a connection between two platforms appeared after I entered the codes in a console. New analysis added in the logbook. Oh my god, we're getting meta and I love it. Right, I remember this room being inaccessible to us. And this looks like the main building that we're in right now. So if that's this laser going off in that direction and nothing else around here, then we need to take a trip back to, what's this, platform 7? Alright, let's go back to our ship then. I think it's platform 7, wasn't it? If it's not platform 7, I'm going to feel silly. Okay. That is coming from the middle of nowhere rather than leaving to the middle of nowhere. So we're in the right place. But this is blue. And this wants blue. Hold on. Okay. So we can tear this down. I have 2 mirrors available to me. If I build a stack of these here, I can then send this to the left. And then if we carry on this row here, we can send this down, cut that out, put an extra piece here, and then we get this open. And that gives us a new platform location. Alright, I hope there's more of this because that's going to get real trippy if we're really sending lasers all over the shop. But we can now go off to our next goal. Very exciting. Fly to the last discovered platform. Platform 10. Mechanical switch. Right. New fact. The sky is different on this platform. The windows around the platform are not simple windows, but they seem to highlight the nebula. It's pretty Is it purely for decorative purposes? Oh god, if there's some kind of secret message hidden in the sky or something, that's going to get trippy. I saw a schema that explains the timing of the delayer block. It takes 1.5 phases to open the delayer. Oh god. I've got 2 delayer cubes, and I'm terrified. I saw a schema that explains the timing of the cart. It takes 0.5 phase to move the cart halfway, and 1 phase to move it completely to the other side. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, nothing else around here. I can just have a little sit on this bench instead of thinking about this puzzle. No. We must puzzle for science. So this cart goes side to side. Somehow. Is this a button? It's not a button. Right, let's see if I can understand this. Laser, green laser to red, delay, red, 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 red. This image is exactly the same. Is this following me? No, but this is saying block, 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 through. Alright, let's just start playing with lasers. We've got 2 mirrors, 2 delayers, and a combiner. What happens if I break this? Not very much. This is blue. This is also blue. So I can't split. Is 4 a splitter or a combiner? Hold on. Put that there. Put that there. Yeah, it's a combiner, so it takes 2 and outputs 1. But I can use that right now to move that into there. So this now has a blue laser, but this does not. And I assume they both want blue lasers. What if I do something like this? No, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. Did you know I once tried to play the game Understand? And I was going to do a series on it, but I gave up after 3 episodes and never published them because I didn't understand. Right. This is red, 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 green, green, green. Is that what that wants? Because I have red and green lasers. I assume I need to get both blues to get this thing to move back and forward. So that's my first quandary. Because I can't split it. And if I can't split it, how can I have 2 blues? I am slightly stumped already. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I've just seen the black and white dots in the corner. But I'm already stuck at the first hurdle. Alright, let me see if I can get over this hurdle and I'll be back with you. Guys, I spent ages trying to get the blue laser to be in both things, and then I came over and I just pushed this. That's what moves it. So, I think I was misguided in my initial assumptions. And it always sends that back to breaking the other beam. When I push this, it's green laser, red laser. So, what do I need to do with that? Is a great question. what's actually happening here, and what does this have to do with anything? Now it doesn't go anywhere, which is interesting. So it only goes over to the side with the laser when I push the button. So now I have to kind of figure out how to get something over to here, which is a whole other kettle of fish. So let's start with just a nice shelf to work with. How on earth am I going to get both the green and the orange laser in line with this as needed? Nothing. Red, 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 red. Nothing. Red, 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 red. Nothing. Red, 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 red. Getting red laser through here. I don't really understand it. I'm struggling with the interpretation slightly. So if I do this now, it is unhappy because that's over there. So let's change that then, because I can. And then what happens? Okay. Question. If I do that, nothing really happens. So, how do I get the green laser over here? I'm struggling. Not going to deny it. If I push this again now, it snaps over to the left and then slides over to the right. And what is this showing? That's the red laser, the green laser going through, making these be correct. Alright, I'm gonna poke this some more, but it's tough. Alright, I am not close to a solution, but I have just discovered this is a whole thing that I'd missed. So I can inspect this block, and it has some kind of timing information or something. And I can then inspect this block, and it has similar timing information. And these have the same. So I can see what's coming out of what and when, but I can't then change any of this. So I'm not sure what I'm doing with that. I still just need to get red, 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 green, green, green to here. And that is what I'm struggling with. So I'm going to keep plugging away and see what I can get to. All right. I've had some help from the developer. And apparently this sensor is not currently used at all in this solution. So instead what we end up with is 2 greens coming up to the blue sensor on the right hand side. And then once I know that, I can have the red laser coming into one side of the purple cube, and the green laser, I hope, is going to come around the back of this into the other side of the purple cube, so that they can... This will delay 1.5 frames and 1.5, which makes for the first 3. And I'm hoping... Gonna go red, 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 swap, green, green, green. So yeah, this not being here would have made that a little clearer. Because I was all over the place trying to drag it left and drag it right. But we're in. And we have a sliding puzzle. So this is a bit more familiar territory. What do we need? We need this going up. We cannot crush these. We've got no crushing pieces. But these ones can move. I must remember that. And 5 variables. So I think I want something stuck here. This can push stuff over. It's going to go right and down. So that would knock this down to here. This is going to knock this down to the bottom row. This will push stuff over and pull it back again. And that's going to go right and then down. No, it's going to go down and then right. Right, let's see what we can do. So this actually goes left and then right, but because it's on the far left wall, it starts with that. So I'm actually going to put that there so we can knock into this. That seems like it would be helpful. Then I'm going to knock that to there. That I can't do anything with. Alright, that's not gone well. Now there is a world where this could go like down. No, it couldn't go down and right and up because once it's on the edge we can't push it upwards again. What needs to go first? I need to stop on these clearly because otherwise they wouldn't exist. How am I going to put enough pieces here? Probably like that. So now we have this piece available for manipulation. That becomes up and then right. And that becomes up and then down. Okay. We got it. I discovered the next platform token. So that was 9 or 10 of 36. That was 10. Let's have a look at 11. On and off. We've got another pair of gates. A red laser over here. We have a splitter and infinite mirrors. That's interesting. I saw a schema that explains how the cart works. When the cart is moving, it always continues until the end, regardless of the laser being received in its receptors. So on the right, it moves to the right. On the left, it moves to the left. On the left, it moves to the right and then the left. Okay. And this one's off, blue, off, blue, off, blue. Interesting. And we have this red over here. But we have infinite mirrors. So I can do that and that to get that going over there. And then with infinite mirrors, I can send this over in this direction. And then I need to split it because we do have a splitter available. And then it's just going to be a heap of mirrors here. I should probably only use the correct pieces for the jobs I want them to do, shouldn't I? Then that one's going to go in that direction until it gets to here. And that's going to go into there. Now it starts on a no. And so it's going to start by going to the right. So then I can put another mirror here. Is that what it takes? Is that what it wants? It's not. The red always finishes its lap. If the laser's on the right, it will move to the middle. And then if the laser's on the left, it will move back. But it always finishes its lap. So how can I get this to start on the opposing side? Do I start with this? And then that will send it over to the other side. Then I can remove this and start the pattern. No. I don't have timing blocks. Unless I could do something wild. Where... Oh god, that's not what I want. We send that off. No, I broke it. Laser on the right on. Let's check our journal. Scheme that explains how the cart works. When the cart is moving, it always continues until the end, regardless of the laser beams received in its receptors. Always moves until the end. What do I need to do differently about having both of the reds programmed together? Because I want this to go out and back and out and back and out and back. This is just splitting red into two reds all the time. And I don't have any green timer blocks. That doesn't go. If I do that, it does go, and then it doesn't come back again. But if I change the tiles, it just completely stops everything. But I'm not sure how I control time here. Like if I even pull a block out, it just completely cancels it altogether. So, I am not understanding some part of this. So, I will poke this and then be back with you guys once I figure it out. Okay, I'm back. So, what I had just a second ago was the blue laser going to there and then both of these powered, and I assumed that it was just going to have both of them powered and go dirt, 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 fighting over which side it would want to be on because they were both powered. And that wasn't working. And I was like, I can't do anything else. I can't change how anything else works. But then I realized what I can do is I put one of those there and either one of these or one of the others here, I can have the red laser come through the gate. And then if I split this here, and then have a laser there, or a mirror rather, there and there, I can then get rid of this, put mirrors up to there, so that this will then have... Oh god. That goes up, and then into there. And now, we want to start with no. So, I need it to be on... No, this isn't going to do it. Because this is going to move across. That's not where I need the splitter to be. So I need this. When this comes across to here, it will break the blue and the red. So when it breaks the blue and the red, I want this one to not be powered red. I want that one to be powered red instead. So where am I going to put that to do that? The blue is fine. The blue I don't need to worry about. It's the red that I do need to worry about. So if I split it prior to it going in, like this, and then because I have infinite mirrors, I can do that there, and that there, and then one of them if I get this right, is going to go there, and the other one is going to go there, and I can get rid of the supports so the blue laser can go through. And then I need to hook these outwards to get to where they're going. So if I put 2 of those there, and make that one go to there, and 2 more here, and make that one go there, and that one go there. When this moves, it will then power that one. So this might be backwards. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Oh my goodness. Incredibly clever puzzle. Okay, then we have sliding puzzle. This needs to go right. If that's going right, this needs to break. If that needs to break, this needs to turn upside down. But this can also break stuff. And this needs to go to the right, but there needs to be enough stuff here to back onto, otherwise it's going to overshoot the goal. Like, that breaks that. That does not break that, and then this can come right as well. And send that over there. And that over there. Then I'm pretty well stuck. So where else can we go? Cross to here. If I do this first, that will rotate to up. And that will rotate to left, which is interesting. Am I going to break this one? If this is the only rotation in the level? Also a great question. That won't break standard pieces. I feel like I want to move these upwards. But how am I going to break that other top block? It's a great question. That breaks that. That's very interesting, that if I push it over, it doesn't break it, but then it can break it if I want it to. Alright, more work needed. How am I going to get this broken? Well, I can do that. And then I can bring this down and across. Okay, hold on. I want that over, that up, nope. I want that over, that across, that over and down, that up and across, this all to the left lets me break that. This can't move. That can be the backing for this. We're good. Alright, so that unlocks this. I get my next token. And we can head out to our ship. Alright, that is 2 solid puzzles today. There's a little bit of refinement needed here or there, I think, just to stop some red herrings from distracting, but the solution to this puzzle was very elegant, and I appreciate it very much. For now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you want to play the game for yourself, there'll be a link down in the description below to take you to the Steam page. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, you can put that down below. Subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.